Girl, what do you think is in the bag? Don't stop singing gospel music. I also haven't really eaten well today. It looks really bad, like it looks like it's gone off. So I'm gonna eat around that. I have spent way too much time next to you. Good morning, everybody. Hiya, my name is Anashe, and I've been living alone for about 6 weeks now, a month, 6 weeks, in London, and I thought, why not take you on a typical day? There's no such thing as a typical day, but today's a Thursday, so I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna catch up with you guys again when I start doing my makeup. Okay, shower done, let's go. To the setting, I will praise your name. Rising sun to the setting. Okay, girlies, so I was halfway done with my makeup, but it turns out that my lecture starts at 1:45 and it's now 1:45, so this is how I'm gonna look at my lecture. Joking. I'm gonna take off the excess powder, but I'm not done with my makeup. But it's online, it's on Zoom, so everything's all good. It's all good over here. And we're gonna go into the living room area and we're gonna do the lecture. So see you there, girlie. Okay, so this is me before the Zoom. Fortunately, its camera's off, otherwise I wouldn't keep this on, but that's weird. It hasn't actually started. Do you hear that? Exactly, silence. Wait a second, why does it say there's only 6 people in here? What's going on?
Consultant this morning was having difficulties with Zoom. He didn't have Zoom on his account, so we had to move it quickly to Teams. So apologies if this was so confusing. So we're back on Teams.
Correct answer is E as well. There is spironolactone and another potassium sparing diabetes as well. Yeah. So the next question is,
just checked I was muted.
if stop offering and seek same specialist.
All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able.
Majority answered D, and 17% answered C.
Okay, so hi guys, update. It's now 12 o'clock. We finished all the online Zoom calls. And I need to be in the hospital at, let me just confirm. I need to be in the hospital at 2, so I have 2 hours to kill. Well, not to kill, but I've got 2 hours. So I'm just gonna tidy up the apartment a little bit. I've got to go for my run later on still. And yeah, let's just tidy up, guys. So as I've mentioned a couple of times now, I live alone, and the only caveat of you being my roommate, if you want to be, because applications are open, I'm joking, but is I sing gospel music all the time. Like, I don't stop singing gospel music, and I feel like there's nothing better than belting out your praise to the Lord. I had my recap recently. I use Apple Music, sorry, not Spotify. I know, stone her. But my top artists were Elevate Music, Chandler Moore, I knew he was going to be there. Then some artists I didn't actually know, but maybe I just listened to a lot of songs where she's singing in the gospel music and I didn't know it was her. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of tidying up, it's not the worst, but it still isn't great and it needs to be done. So we're just gonna tidy up my room. I've also decided to wear this today. It's just a cute little bodysuit because in terms of what I have to do on campus, not on campus, in the hospital today, it's not anything clinical or patient facing. So I can just dress in my own casual clothes. And I bought this because I think every single girl needs a black bodysuit or jumpsuit, wherever this is. And I just love black on me. I love black hair on me. I love black outfits on me. I love black eyes on me. Let's tidy up, guys. So first things first, we do our bed because everything looks better once your bed is done. The entire room looks better. Got so many hangers. So good. You have been so good. So good. You have been so good. So good. Okay. So if you guys don't shake your sheets, I'm never sleeping over at your place. Ever. Like, do you know how much dead skin you shed? I remember showing someone that I did this, and they're like, why? And I was like, oh gosh, I have spent way too much time next to you. Oh, good, good, good. Right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. The room is tidy. Look at my bed. Look at my dressing table. Oh, well, it is tidy, sorry. It's just, let's close the makeup bag. Let's put stuff away that needs to be put away, shall we? Let me sit down and talk to my friends. What is up with you guys? I hope you're writing in the comments right now. I'm not asking in vain. What's up with you guys? I think that I need to do a life update, but then I feel like a life update is a whole nother video. But I guess in the context of this video, I'm just going to answer what living alone has been like. So living alone has been really tricky. I am someone who is quite introverted, but I'm an introverted extrovert. Is that correct? I'm an extroverted introvert. Like, I can play out my extroverted fantasies and everything, but really I like to recoup at home. I recharge on my own, although I also recharge with like one-on-one with people, which is why I love being in a relationship. I also just love having friends over, but like really intimate conversations with like one or two friends. Like, that's how I recharge. I love that. I love being around people I can be completely myself around, so it feels like I'm, you know, not acting, not putting up a front, not entertaining. I'm just being me. Yes, I've been living alone for about 5 weeks, 6 weeks, just over a month. My sister went to Saudi Arabia. Hey guys, I thought I'd just sit down here, give you guys a bit of an update and what's been going on with my life and how it is that I've been living alone, and I guess how I've been finding it all. So I am in my 20s, I'm living in London, and I usually live with my sister. However, she went away for work and she's been working in Saudi Arabia, and my family, a lot of my family live in Bahrain. So I've been very much missing my family. I didn't realise how much I was going to miss them. Being in London is so fun. I've had such a fun time. I've gone out more than I've ever gone out. I've invited people over more than I've ever invited people over. I just didn't really need to, because genuinely my sister is my best friend. So I already had my best friend in my house all the time, so I didn't ever feel like hosting. But this time I've been alone. I've hosted for the first time. I had like 4 people over. Or was it was more than 4, I think. I don't know. It wasn't like 8 or more, but it was more than, you know, a small amount of people. Anyways, whatever. So I've had to like really occupy myself. I've had to make sure that I make plans. In fact, there was a time where I felt like I didn't even live alone because I was constantly with people, and it was good, but then I was overwhelmed, and I was like, how do I balance this? Because I like going out, but then it also felt like every single weekend was accounted for, and then all of a sudden I didn't have a weekend to myself. So I recently went home. I went back to Kent. When I say home, I mean my home in Kent. So I went home to Kent and it was just me and my dad. It was really nice. It was just a nice time to recharge. I feel like London is a bit overwhelming for me sometimes. So, I mean, I was raised in Kent, so I speak like this, but then also I just appreciate peace and quiet. And even my home in Kent, we live next to a farm, so it's like super grass, green area, not animal farm, like a crops farm, but anyways. So I just needed time to slow down, and I really enjoyed my time there, and I went back in London, but only up until for the rest of this week, because then I'm going and I'm seeing my sister. So I was like, oh my goodness, I've been living alone for so long, but you guys haven't seen what it's really like for me to live alone. So as you've seen already today, I just had some calls online on Zoom, and then I'm going off to placement in the hospital later today, and I'm going to be doing some clinical practice lecture style question answering activity group work. I don't really know. And then I've got my run, because I've joined a run club. I've been quite consistent with this run club, so yeah, ever since I started running, I love it. So if you guys want running videos, I now binge running videos. I love watching people do marathons, but not everyone. I love entertaining people doing it. I think if I was just watching someone who was seriously talking about how I'm gonna get to this time and this time and this time, maybe I'll be like, I'm not that much of a runner. But I've been loving running content recently. So if you guys want that, let me know. It might have to be after I come back, because running in the Middle East is impossible, because it's literally a desert. It's literally a desert over there, and I don't think I can run in conservative clothing. Like I can cover my clothes, but I think most running wear is skin tight, so I don't know. But yeah, that's my little update in the video. And then we're going to clean the apartment. So I just cleaned my room, as I showed you guys. It's looking good. I love when people compliment my room, but my room is just, it's me. It's just me. I also bought something recently that I want to show you, like a small Black Friday haul. Not really, but I just want to show you. Stay right there. Girl, what do you think is in the bag? What do you think is in the bag? Okay, so this is so silly. Like, what I'm excited to show you is so silly, but oh, it just shows to anyone watching that I'm not hard to please, contrary to popular belief. But do you know what, guys? It's not the fact that it's a Stanley Cup, it's what the Stanley Cup represents. Oh my goodness. Does this not suit me? Does this not suit me? Does this not suit me? I'm not going to put my lip on it because I haven't washed it yet. But does this not suit me? When I say, let me tell you the whole story, girl. Let me tell you the whole story. So I went and got this cup, and I ordered it to be collected, and I actually initially got it in green because I also have these green Birkenstock clogs, the Boston Avers, and I wear them on placement because I want to be cute. I want to look like a cute nursing student, even though I'm a medical doctor student, but whatever. I've seen the American girlies do it and it's so cute. So I have my like scrubs on, I have my long socks, like the toasty warmy kind, and then I have the Boston clogs, right? However, I just thought something's missing, and all the girlies, all the American nurse student girlies, the ones that travel and everything, they all have a Stanley Cup. So I got the green one, the one that's slate or khaki, I don't know, right? The one that matches my clogs. But I was like, outside of in placement, like when I take it to Pilates, or like, why is it green? Like what's the reason for it to be green? Because outside of Pilates, like, no, outside of the hospital, it has no reason to be green. Like, I get it matches my clogs, but in a normal context, it doesn't make sense for it to be green. So then I was like, what do I like, right? And as you can see from my room, again, showing you, I am a beige babe, okay? I will have beige babies. I know people are going to hate, but I don't really care. Like, I just think it's so calming, so therapeutic. My room has a lot of beige accents, as you can see. I just like beige. I like beige. I like beige. I like black. I like white. I like cream. And I like tones. I like pastels. I like neutral tones. I like nude shoes. I just like, I said nude shoes because my Cinderella shoes, right? Okay, we're getting distracted. Sorry, we're getting distracted. So I was like, okay, that doesn't really make sense. So they have a cream color in the Stanley Cup. But when I went to Urban Outfitters, guys, every single one of those cream cups was stained. It was dirty. It was disgusting. It had scratches, every single one. I didn't find one that didn't have some kind of dirt on it, some kind of like fingerprint on it that had stained it. Like I tried to like rub it off in the store, it wasn't coming off, or like it'd been scratched. And I was like, is this a depiction of what my Stanley Cup is going to look like? Like, is it going to just look stained and disgusting forever? So I was like, I don't want a cup where I know myself. Scratches, stains bother me. They bother me. Like if something is stained, if something is like, I just, it's just gonna irritate me. So I was like, no, we're not gonna do that. So I decided to leave that one, but then I was looking at my green one and I was like, still doesn't make sense. So I literally searched the entire store. I went from lower ground, which is where I collected my parcel from, to the second floor. So I went up 3 flights of stairs, looking guys, for a cup that was not stained. And I even asked the workers, I said, is there something in the back? Somewhere. What's that TikTok? How does that TikTok go? Who's that in the back? Who's that in the back? Like, I was looking, I said, I'm sure somewhere in the warehouse you have an unstained one. And what made matters worse is the green one that they gave me was stained, and it was only one of 2. So I was like, low-key, I want to keep the green one because it's giving hard to find. Like, I love when something is hard to find. However, I was like, okay, whatever. Let me just look for one that's not stained, because both of the green ones, the one they gave me and the one before, was stained. So I was like, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna need to change the battery. Give me 2 seconds, babe. So I got this one. I'm not sure what color you call this, but it's like a kitchen, like this is the color of my kitchen cabinets, kind of. It's a very neutral color, and I thought that's very me, like very neutral color. And I inspected everything there was to inspect. This one was the only one that didn't have stains on it. And then I thought that's quite good then, because if this one is on the shop floor and it doesn't have stains, maybe it's just the hardest one to stain. And yeah, I just got this one. I think it's so pretty. Also, I genuinely need to drink more water, and I think if it looks this cute and I can romanticize drinking water, then I should buy the type of bottle that makes me romanticize drinking water. So that's what I did. I also went to, when I went to get my Stanley Cup, I also went and bought some clothes for Saudi, because they're a bit more conservative there. Like, for example, this wouldn't be appropriate, this square neck. So I had to get a lot more crew neck, or like almost turtleneck tops, just so I can adhere to their, just respect the country, how people dress in that country. I'm not sure if it's strictly law, but just respect how the country govern themselves. Really, what I'm doing now is I'm showing you guys what it's been like this whole time, me living alone. And I'm also a tiny bit preparing for my very long trip to the Middle East, including Saudi, Bahrain. Hopefully we end up going to Jordan and Oman. And then also like the Christmas trip, the annual Christmas trip. So that's me, that's a little update, and I love sitting down and talking to you guys. And then I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the vlog as I show you my day. And Oh my gosh, I've loved filming. I still love, but I've missed filming. Oh gosh, guys. I hope you haven't missed me. If you're watching this and this is your first time watching me, hi, I'm Anashe, and I really hope you stay along because I love to make friends with everyone who watches my videos, and yeah, this could be a blast. I'm very much feeling the absence of my cross right now on my chest. I'm feeling very naked, so I'm gonna change and then I'm gonna clean the rest of my apartment and then head off to placement. Okay, Miss Girl, so we are now ready for going outside. I've just added a scarf. I think I'll do a quick outfit check because I want you guys to see it. So it's very, very simple, guys. It's a scarf, a jumbo scarf with my, I was about to say PLT, but it's not PLT, it's O-Poly. My O-Poly jumpsuit, and it's got a cute little slit. Kind of wide leg something for my Ugg boots. These are my everyday Uggs. They've been through it, guys. And this is how I'm dressed for my lectures today. That's my cute little outfit check. There's not really much to it, so we need to leave in 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna, oh gosh, I'm just gonna do the last minute things that I did before I leave, which is perfume. That's probably a lot, but I don't know. I feel like I haven't been using it that often, so it's fine. Then I need to get my essentials, like my keys, my ID badge for the hospital, my card holder. You guys are coming with me today, so that's fun. And my phone. And then let's put everything in a cute little bag. So I did manage to tidy my room, as I said I was going to, and then I also tidied the rest of the house. So as I walk through it, you'll notice that it's tidy. I did the dishes too. You know, it's giving adults. So let's get everything in a bag. And I'm so bad at eating. I've just been eating this mango. So I'm just gonna finish this. It looks horrible, actually. It looks really bad. Like it looks like it's gone off. So I'm gonna eat around that. Hi guys, I have to give a quick PSA because it's evident that most people don't know this. Black women don't like to be compared to food. That's not a compliment. That is all. Now I've got that off my chest. Let's update you. Let's update you on what just happened. So I wanted to show you guys the lecture, but the first lecture was really sensitive. It was about homelessness and caring for patients who aren't necessarily in a stable home or household. And then the second lecture was even confidential. It was actually a private account of patient-doctor interaction. So it was just really, really personal, and it was really inappropriate for me to even film in the lecture room at all. There was like tears, there was a lot. It was actually a lot emotionally for me to handle because I'm a very, very emotive person and I'm a big empath. So even for me, it was heavy. So I just thought it's not really appropriate to film or anything like that. So I didn't. And on my journey home, it was so busy on public transport, so I didn't even bother with that. And the reason I just said that PSA is because, yeah, this guy on my way home decided to liken me to chocolate, and I was just thinking, like, has this ever worked? Okay, so there's this girl that I tend to run with, and like I said, Thursday is usually my running day, but I asked her and she said she's not running today because she's got a massive presentation tomorrow, and usually when she runs she gets home really late, which is true. I usually get home at 10 when I run. I was convinced I was running because I didn't mind running and being late. like getting home late. However, it's raining and I've never run in the rain, and I am really good at getting sick. Like really good at getting sick. So I'm just thinking, I'm not willing to risk getting sick right before my trip. And I've never been content with the idea of running in the rain. I know that if you're committed to something, you should do it rain or shine. You should do it whether you're motivated to or not. And I was already happy to do it without the girl that I usually run with. Like usually I prefer to run with her, but the fact that it's raining is really, I gotta put me first. I don't know, guys, what would the better version of me do? I can't imagine her running in the rain either. Like running is for the betterment of my health. If there's a chance running is going to make me sick, then I shouldn't run. I also haven't really eaten well today. You guys are like noticing the absence of meals in this vlog. Yeah. But I'm about to eat now, so. Okay, so while my dinner slash late lunch slash meal of the day, because apparently there's only one a day, is in the microwave, I am going to play a game with you guys called Keep or Return. And it's just one item, because everything else I've decided I'm just gonna keep. This item, I got it on impulse because it was on sale, and I actually disagree with that logic completely. Like, don't just buy things because it's on sale. Did you want it to begin with? And I didn't. I went into the store to pass time and I ended up buying something. We pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. So these are the shoes. They're Timberlands. They're the Allington 6-in-1 boot. And we'll do a cute little unboxing for you guys. If you guys saw the reaction that I just had, it's giving they're not being returned. Oh my goodness. They're so cute, but my dad was asking me when I was buying them, he was like, are you gonna have any reason to wear them? And I was like I can make excuses to wear them, but no, like they're not an everyday shoe. And I can imagine that they'll just end up being like a shoe that has very low frequency wear. But then he was like, oh, but they are nice. And I was like, Dad, why are you doing this to me? You should have been like, I don't like them. I mean, to be honest, I don't think that would have dissuaded me much, but it might have. If I had to translate what he said, he would say, oh, but they are kind of cutie though. They're actually kind of cute. It's straight from the factory. So these are the shoes. Oh, they are really cute, guys. Oh, and I'm gonna wear them. I'll make sure I wear them in Saudi. But let's try on the boot. It's so cute. Oh. I have another pair of boots that I bought impulsively once that I don't wear. Are these boots. They're so cute. They're low-key, I think, a tiny bit too small, but they are really, really cute. Oh, and I have a habit of keeping shoes that I don't wear. Like these, wore twice, never wore again. Like you can't really wear these out in London, can you? So, well you can, but I don't. I think they're giving goth, and that's not my brand. These shoes, I actually love them. Love these shoes. They're the UGG Low Mel's, and I was searching for them for so long. I love them so much that I was too scared to wear them for the first time, and now they've been gathering dust, like literal dust. Can you see this? Guys, literally gathering dust on my display cabinet. This is their first full year here, and I've never worn them. So I do have a habit of getting shoes that look nice and never wearing them. I think a real perk of living alone is obviously the extra time you have for yourself to reflect on life, and you're really confronted with whatever it is that you need to figure out or solve in your life. Really build that relationship with yourself. It's really easy to say you love yourself, but can you even stand your own company? Yeah, I don't think I'm running tonight, guys. I think that's an executive decision I've made with myself, and I'm okay with that. And instead I'm going to watch some Grey's Anatomy because I'm getting back into my love for medicine. And there was a bit of imposter syndrome coming back, but it's going again, thank goodness. And I'm gonna have my dinner on the couch. And yeah, I guess I don't really feel alone now, at least, because I've got you guys. So, you know, make sure you comment. But yeah, I think it's good. I think everyone should live alone momentarily, at least for a month or two as a bare minimum, just to navigate life on your own. It doesn't mean isolate yourself. I still speak to my parents, like my family, every day, and I have really close connections with some of my friends, and I still speak to my sister all the time. But it's good to have to sort through things on your own. But yeah, let me watch some Grey's Anatomy, eat my dinner, and I'll get back to you guys later. I feel super charged up. I feel super charged up because I just had my like daily interactivity with people. I was just chit-chatting, chin-wagging, and then I realised that I needed to do a mental health check on everyone, on my close friends. Whatever is impacting my mental health, I remember there's actually people going through much worse than me, and this is my reminder to now check on everyone else's mental health, and it's also a distraction from whatever else is going on in your life. So if you are feeling like you're not okay right now, first of all, talk to someone, and second of all, check on your friends. That's my lesson today. And I've just had dinner, so you can tell I've got the energy boost. I have decided to not run, like it is pelting down. I would show you, but then you might know where I might live. Girl, you don't believe me? Heavy rain. You think I'm running in that? That's how you get pneumonia. You know what? That's something I'd like to talk about real quick. Why did everyone make me think that pneumonia was something you get when you're cold only? Pneumonia is an infection. I came into medical school really thinking pneumonia was the same thing as hypothermia. I don't know if this is like a universal thing that everyone was taught wrong, or whether it was just something in Kent, or whether it was just something in my school, but I mean, it could have just been me, but I don't think so. Like, pneumonia was used synonymously with hypothermia, and that's just wrong. Okay, so that's all. Let me go back to talking to my friends and family.